Good macros in that?
Yeah, 100% carbs. What's up everyone? Today I thought I would take you through a very commonly asked question about what to get at the supermarket. So I'm going to take you through some of my favourite foods to choose at the supermarket, how to choose between different cereals, nut butters, spreads, all of that. I hope you guys enjoy this video. It's going to be short and sweet, and if you do, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and smile. Healthier snacks, safe for work and things. These ones here, the Series Organics brown rice cakes. I have these for my clients, I have them for me, especially on comp prep. 95.7% jasmine brown rice, and the rest of the percentage is from water. So it's pretty much just rice. And then this one here, you've got popcorn. Again, it's like very basic ingredients. It's gluten-free, dairy-free, GMO-free, and no artificial flavors or colors. So for me, that's going to get a yes. It's made in New Zealand. If I look at the ingredients, there are a few extras compared to something like this, but at the end of the day, again, it just comes down to moderation and having something that you enjoy on your journey. Here we go, we've got the veggie chips versus the potato chips. So when it comes down to chippies, like of course everyone loves snacks. Like you're going out to a barbecue with friends, you want to have nibbles. I love nibbles. So when I look at these ones here, parsnip crisps, I personally really like vegetable chips compared to potato chips. But if you're looking at it from a caloric point of view, veggie chips actually have more calories. So I look at the 100-gram portions again, and these ones do have more calories than these ones due to the high amounts of fats. So fats per gram are more calories than protein and carbs. So because this one's higher fat, it's going to have more calories as opposed to one that's got a mixture of carbs and fats. So when it comes down to it, I mean everything in moderation. If you want to have veggie chips, if you want to have the potato chips, go for it, but just control your portion sizes when it comes to these. So this little snack pack would be something I would probably have like if I was in a rush on the go, and I'd only have them maybe like once or twice a week because I prefer to get my calories coming from like fresh fruit or fresh veggies and actual meals. But if you look at this like whole aisle, it can be overwhelming. So just at a random glance, I might pick this one here. It says that it's got 10 grams of protein per bar. All I do is switch it around. I look at the ingredients here, and I can see that there's a lot of different ingredients in it. And I mean, that's fine, but if I don't understand what a lot of the things are, they've got emulsifiers in them, just ingredients that I don't really know what they are, then chances are I'm not really going to pick it. So when I am picking snacks, if I'm not going to make it myself, I'm going to choose a brand that's using like whole ingredients and no added extras really. So I'm going to choose peanut butters and spreads that have minimal ingredients. Say I pick this almond butter because I love almond butter. So I look on the back and all I see it is 99.6% almonds and then a tiny percent of natural sea salt. So for me, that would be a yes. This one here has peanuts, 90%, vegetable oil, sugar, and salt. So for me, that would be a no, just because I don't believe that you need to add any extra ingredients to a product that's already so delicious anyway. It's a no from me. In all seriousness, I just don't drink any fizzy drinks. I prefer to drink water, and if I'm going to drink another drink, it'll be like a cup of tea. If you are going to have them, then maybe go for like a low calorie or zero sugar type fizzy. Juices, so when I'm feeling a little run down, I absolutely love getting fresh pressed juices. So if I'm looking at this is my favorite one. It's an immunity one, so when I'm picking a juice, all I'm going to do again is choose one that has whole ingredients. So when I look at the back, the ingredients is literally just carrots, oranges, apples, lemon juice, ginger, and turmeric juice. So that one there is so simple, it's so delicious. And then if I pick another one at random, I look at the ingredients and straight away I can see it's got sugar in it, it's got flavorings in it, it's got preservatives and added vitamins as well as the orange juice. So I wouldn't really choose one like that that has added sugar to it. Fruits have enough sugar as it is, and they're natural sugars. So I do try and keep it very natural when it comes to juices. Juices do have carbs, but again, they're coming straight from the fresh fruit, so you don't want it to be coming from sugars. when it comes to breads and things, I usually will stick to kind of like a multi-grain type bread. So one that just has the added like omega-3s, the added nutrients in it, compared to one that's just pretty much straight white carbs. I know a lot of you are gluten-free, so now I'm in the gluten-free section, and I just wanted to talk about like pastas and things. So I personally do include pastas in my client plans, but when it comes to high protein pastas, there is ones that I prefer. So this one here, the Explore Cuisine one, it's an edamame and mung bean fettuccine. It's high fiber, it's a reasonably low carb pasta, but it's also high protein. So per serve, which is only 50 grams, you've got over 20 grams of protein, under 20 grams of carbs, and high fiber. So this is definite yes for me. You guys would have seen my spaghetti bolognese recipes with this. So there's a few different versions of it. You've got mung bean fettuccine, you've got chickpea fettuccine, all these different kinds of ones in the gluten-free section. Get a yes from me, just because of the like high protein and high fiber content of them.
Action.
Okay, so when I look at the cereals, there's so many different options. You've got your oats, you've got your muesli, you've got your granolas, and again with them, I'm looking for minimal ingredients. I'm also looking for something that's yum, because I personally really like breakfast, and I don't think that there's anything wrong with having cereals. I'm not about demonizing any certain foods. So the key things I'm looking for in my breakfast is like the sugar amount, protein amount, fiber amount, and overall caloric amount. So I don't want to be eating a breakfast that is just super heavy, it's high in sugar, so that I crash later on in the day. But I also want something that's high in fiber and high in protein to help me stay fuller for longer. So my thought process when looking at cereals, of course we've got a classic oats here. Oats are like a good go-to. It's super simple. You can mix it with protein powder, you can mix it with milk, almond milk, just so versatile. So for that, literally I'll look at the back and it's 100% rolled oats. And I mean, if you were gluten-free, you didn't want to have oats, you could get something like quinoa flakes. So that's it's a super simple switch. But as I look at all the other extra things, you'll see, I mean, like $24 for a granola or a muesli. To me, that seems like quite expensive compared to a $2 pack of oats. So it really depends what you want. But for example, if I grab this $24 bag of muesli, I'll look at the back. It tells me it's 235 calories for a serve. I scroll down, I see that it's got like omega-3s, it's got fiber, a low amount of carbs, a reasonable amount of fat, and half the amount of protein. So for me, like, yeah, this would fill you up. It's got very minimal ingredients. You can understand all of them, but just from a mere price point, I wouldn't want to spend $23.50 on a bag of muesli. So when it comes down to Cocoa Pops versus something like Nutri-Grain or oats, at the end of the day, it comes down to moderation. Like, you're not going to have Cocoa Pops every day if you are looking to live a healthier lifestyle, just because of the amount of sugar and the lack of nutrients in this. But it's okay to have every once in a while. Like, this might be your favorite treat to have on a Saturday morning to start your weekend, and this one here might be one you're going to have every few days or so. So I mean, it just comes down to moderation, and you guys just need to be aware of the calories and the micronutrients you're getting day in and day out, because at the end of the day, it's consistency that matters most. Okay, so we were in the supermarket, we were doing the rounds, and then they kindly asked us to stop filming, but we did manage to get quite a bit, so I hope you guys enjoyed the little tour around the supermarket. I also decided to treat us to some little cereals bars. So these ones here are whole food bars, and if you look on the back, just like with all my other ingredients, I look on the back, it's minimal ingredients, and all the sugars and things are coming from natural foods. So yeah, I got us little treats.